So next we have Premier League on Sunday. Early kickoff. Apparently there's an early kickoff on Sunday. Pitin freshly survived and out of Europa Cup semi-final Nottingham Forest against Manchester United. I think Carrick is getting the job. It's safe to say that.
Will Gibbs White be back?
Yeah, he will
be back, but probably he'll have a mask. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Now they win this game. Clearly, they've survived.
I think the survival was already confirmed. Them and Leeds after, I think, Burnley lost to you guys. That is when Leeds, after Burnley lost to Man City, Leeds and Nottingham Forest are confirmed to be not to be safe.
True.
Yeah. I wanted to say not to be relegated, and then I realized that's too long of a word.
So, do you think a relaxed, no pressure, qualified Manchester United will be up for the task? Look at what they did at Sunderland.
Okay, let me say this. I think that is such a small and useless game to a point that
they may not care.
They may not care. The only thing they may be seeking is for Bruno to probably break the assist.
They're gonna look for Bruno
to assist more and whatnot, but I don't think it's anything.
So it's probably gonna take all the corners.
Yeah. Of course, take all the corners, free kicks, anything that is a set piece. Yeah, to try and see if we'll get goals.
At a penalty, jaribu ile ya Thierry Henry na Robert Pires. You remember the famous?
Najua mbona unaitaja. Najua mbona unaitaja.
Bruno atatafute assist. Anyway, I think how Forest went dismantled the club world champions. How they went on
with their beating.
The beating, dismantled, thrashing. Mm-hmm. They did the same to the champions at Anfield. Mm-hmm. They also did that at Stamford Bridge, not Forest Ground. So I believe them going to Old Trafford, why not? They're on a roll. They're going to these places where grand stadiums and they want to shine.
I think,
you know what? I'm gonna back Forest to beat United.
Okay, yeah, very possible. I think. Anyway, I think it's a draw. It's a draw for me. But okay, do you want to give yours before I give the next question? So for me, I think it's a draw. But here's now the big question: as Carrick seems to be getting the job, I don't know if it's confirmed that he's officially getting the job.
Saying he's getting.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to be successful?
No.
Why not?
That's where he starts.
Enter Champions League. Enter the other 4 cups. Unless atoke pia kama Amorim. Amorim was clever.
So this is the question. This is the question. Will he fail because he's an average coach, or will he fail because he has a very minute squad?
For the first time since what? Since Fergie left, United has never finished above City. So for the first time, I want to see if Carrick can do it.
Yeah, no, my question is this.
So
will he fail to succeed because of the many games and lack of squad, or because it's an average coach?
And now there'll be more attention on this United team. This is what the Premier... Kevin, God forbid you won't be champions, but if you be champions, you'll understand why Liverpool is struggling. You understand why for 4 years Pep had to go against a low block.
Okay.
For me, I think contrary to what you guys are saying, I think Carrick brings back that Manchester United, the spirit we've been. Relax. Like I think he brings back that Manchester United kind of football that we've been witnessing in the 2010s. For me, I think with
2000s mostly, but
he'll make good signings, and I think Manchester United will become a formidable rival in the top four. In the top 4, so games which like Arsenal or other teams could easily win, I don't think they will in Carrick era.
I think, Dan, let me ask a question. What evidence do you have to say that they will have good signings?
This guy played under Fergie.
So did
I know Carrick couldn't go for superstars. Carrick will.
What evidence?
There's no evidence. This guy's he brought Manchester United from a struggling club
mid-season
to a top 3. So yeah.
Okay. So ideally, if you look at the Manchester United signings at the start of the seasons, they went for established players. And what Carrick has done is just to make sense of the chaos. And he just... He didn't do much per se.
Exactly.
He just tried to do the basics.
Put them in the best.
And he let the players express themselves, and he allowed them to, try and play the players to their strengths. So that does not necessarily mean he's a good coach or a bad coach. It just means that he just did his basics.
Pellegrini would have won a Premier League with this Manchester United side.
Okay, that's what you would say.
Now, finish, man.
But honestly, I would say that next season would be a bit harder for Carrick, because Carrick is coming now from a position of, now you have tried to prove yourself, and now this is now he needs to do something, and now when he tries to do that something, that's when you'll know he can't cook.
Now this is I have a question, but I think Carrick will cook, but not to the level most people expect. What do I mean by this? I think he will cook in terms of Manchester United will not be a relegation club, but I don't think he's going to be a coach who will get them to win the Premier League, especially not in the next 2 seasons.
But
now
top 2, top 3.
Now here's my question. Now this is my prediction is he does 4 or 5 next season, do his best, and I think he doesn't get to any cup, maybe get to the quarters of the FA Cup, and doesn't win anything. But here's my question.
Qualify for Champions League round of 16.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I think they do round of 16, but I don't think they get to quarters. Anyway, now
Which side he is?
no,
I think they finish top 24, but they don't make it to round of 16.
they don't make it to round of 16.
Wanatolele knockout.
Okay, possible. I think me kwangu I think watatolewa round of 16. Anyway, hii ndio swali yangu. Let me just go to the question. What's the highest position you think they'll... Okay, basically in everything. I think Dania shasema yake, but Dan and Manuel would like to hear your thoughts. Where do you think he'll finish in the league and in the cups, including Zote?
So in the league, I think he finishes number 2.
Number
Just relax.
Okay,
No, si tunasema predictions zetu.
no, but for
Because I can tell you for sure, Arsenal after this season, these guys are going to disappear.
After umesema hivyo miaka ngapi? Anyway, endelea Dan.
I have my reasons. Relax.
So league number 2.
Manchester United will finish number 2 ligi. FA watafika finali, watachapwa. Carabao watatoka mapema. Champions League watafika round of 16.
Hawatafika. So round of 32 ndo wanatolewa.
Yeah.
Manu
24.
I don't see. I honestly don't see them finishing on top of Manchester United and wait, relax. on top of Man City, Manchester City, and Manchester City and Arsenal will be on top of them. Yeah. So I don't see any way they can finish above them. Of course, Chelsea won't be having any obligations, and Xabi Alonso would have signed for Chelsea. So, I mean, really.
You've already self-appointed Xabi Alonso.
Really, so there's no way. So I think the best they can finish is a 4th, which to me seems realistic. But if Carrick's on the wheel, for some reason, he might get fired and Manchester United might crumble. So they might actually finish 5th or 6th.
What about the other Champions League?
Champions League, of course, it depends with the side. If they're playing Bodo Glimt, they may get to the final. If they're not...
Do you know Bodo Glimt?
Of course. I mean, really, it's Manchester United. They've won the most Premier Leagues.
History doesn't count now.
But they have money. They have financial resources,
which they have been using badly.
It doesn't matter. This time round, they can actually realistically they won't get past the quarters. So the best they can do is actually round of 16.
Okay. Any cup get to the final or win any other thing?
I mean, really, Manchester United winning a cup is a bit rare. Except that they can actually win maybe an FA Cup against Arsenal on a final.
No, maybe Community Shield, but they are not participating.
Oh, maybe the 5 bob. Okay.
Now